I don't know if I can swear, but I want a fucking shootout.
Opening round, don't mind win the fight. Look at that. Look at this.
And that's what I want. I want to shoot out. He wants to shoot out. Bring the artillery.
He looks like a fitness model. In the ring, he's a knockout machine that wipes out everything in front of him.
But two more land and another referee. Good shot. Oh, great shot.
They call him the Beast from the East. And for a reason, every punch he throws feels like a close-range blast. Fast, sharp, and without warning.
That was shown last week as Kelp.
Today, we dive into the story of Anthony Yarde, a phenomenon who challenged the entire light heavyweight division, and twice made kings fall silent.
Looks as though he's just about gone, and he's finding the target again. Huge shots again.
East London, a place where dreams rarely survive until morning. Concrete, sweat, and a world where sport is the only way to prove who you really are.
The stage I'm at right now, it shows people that no matter when you start, how you start, if you start, you can achieve big things.
Anthony started late, just 12 amateur fights, but he compensated with something you can't teach: instinct, reflexes, and a self-belief so raw it even unsettled his own trainers.
3, 2, 1, done!
He doesn't think, he feels the fight, and that's terrifying, they said later.
This is the first time I've ever been in the ring. Boom! Come on, the power's always been there. Ow! Ow!
And the moment he turned pro, it became obvious. This man wasn't here to survive, he came to conquer.
Took them well, a right hand and a crunching left hook. Oh, uppercuts hurting. Ah, he's almost through the ropes. Referee has a good look. Oh, he's getting excited. Oh!
Since 2015, he moved through the ranks like a storm.
Every time he does look for him, he's just ragdolling Semek around the ring here. And then...
Fight after fight, no losses. And within just 2 years, the boxing world was already whispering one name: Anthony Yarde.
He's going to get through the opening round, don't mind win the fight. Look at that. Look at this. Body shot.
2017, the Southern Area title. His first real checkpoint, his first real test. Across the ring stood champion Chris Hobbs, experienced, technical, confident. But by the middle of the fight, it became clear. Technique means nothing when Yarde starts pressing.
His way back. Yeah, Yarde's looking to land that big right again from Yarde. That was high on the temple, John.
And he's going to go, I think. You saw the grimace on his face as that big right hand from Yarde landed. And it's not gone away. And down he goes.
6 knockdowns in 4 rounds.
Oh, no. Great shot to the body.
Every shot, a landslide.
Here comes Yarde again. The body's the target. Another big right hook. Almost went down. And he slips down this time, Hobbs.
The crowd roaring, the referee counting.
Evidence of the power with which he delivers his punches, and there's a...
And Anthony walking forward without a hint of emotion, as if he's just doing his daily job.
Back a couple of good shots of his own. Oh, but
down
what a
again.
left hook that was.
Down again with another left hook.
After that night, nobody dared call him a newcomer again. He became a new marker on the British map, and a warning to everyone ranked above him. Two months later, he returned to the same arena, this time against Richard Baragni, and did what had already become routine: a first-round knockout. The WBO European light heavyweight belt was now in his hands, and one question hung in the air: how far can this man go?
Anthony Yarde!
After Baragni, everything began to shift. Crowds grew, fights shrank.
Probably
It's a good start, and there's that left hook that I spoke about earlier.
and he felt the weight of that one, and big body shot.
Yarde didn't just win, he crushed momentum, stole confidence, and left opponents standing in the ruins of their own plans.
But as the
He fought in one formula: strike, pause, chaos.
weight, oh goodness me, down he goes.
They couldn't even warm the popcorn. Yarde was already done. Promoters whispered the same thing in the hallways. Who's brave enough to put their guy in with him?
This week that he thinks he won both the fights. Just
Yarde would argue that nothing's really hurting him. Now he's starting to find. Oh, that was a good shot, wasn't it, from Yarde?
what a great right hand. Just when he was under pressure, just when we were thinking you've got to move.
It was probably needed at the start of this round for Yarde, and he's finding the target again.
Huge shots again, the right hand and then the left hook, and he goes down. Looks as though he's just about gone. Big uppercut. Somehow he stays upright, but the referee.
Wins piled up. So did the question. What happens when this tank runs into a real champion?
And he's giving him a working overnight. Good shot. Oh, great shot. What a tremendous punch that was.
10 knockouts in a row. People stopped calling him a British prospect. They called him something else, a mutant built somewhere between a gym and a battlefield.
Anthony the Beast Yarde.
He punched with a smile, and even when his shots landed on the guard, the first rows felt the vibration in their chests.
Down he has now, first round, and he's touched down with that right hand.
The referee from walking in there, stopping it. If I could just fire back.
Oh, he's almost there. He's almost got him here, Yarde. And it's all over.
By 2019, from London to Vegas, everyone knew the name, Anthony Yarde.
It was probably needed at the start of this round for Yarde, and he's finding the...
Explosive, relentless, a man who measured distance like he was watching the fight from above.
Oh, good shot there by Reeves. And then a good one back there by Yarde.
Oh, I suspect, which is probably just as well for Reeves, but there's nothing wrong with that.
He's to maintain the distance.
Oh, he's gone, it's all over. He stopped him.
And then came the challenge that split his life into before and after.
Celebration time for Anthony Yarde.
When we win, a lot of people's gonna have egg on their face. He's gonna see something and feel something on Saturday night that he's never seen before. Anthony Yarde by KO.
In August 2019, the Beast made a move only a few dare to try. He stepped outside his world, into a place where every round can be your last. His opponent was Sergey Kovalev, a champion forged in wars, a veteran who had seen everything, a man who'd faced fighters like Yarde dozens of times. For Kovalev, it was just another day at the top. For Yarde, it was a leap across a canyon. Most people dismissed the fight. Too early, too big of a gap in levels. But Yarde didn't listen. He simply said, if you want to be a lion, you have to kill a lion.
We're underway, 12 rounds.
The early rounds looked like a chess match. Kovalev worked behind the jab, controlled the center, dictated the pace.
Caught by a left hand. That's good from hand accuracy. Oh, good shot from the champion.
Yarde stayed patient, circling, searching for the moment to flip the fight.
Really is.
Very much so.
It's good there from Yarde. Lands a left hook of his own. Good shot there from Yarde. Nice little left hook there.
At the moment, he's out jabbing the pretty big shots. Well, so far, so good.
This is good.
And then, in the 7th round, everything changed. 2 digging shots to the body, and the champion's balance finally wavered.
Lovely right hand there from Yarde.
Body shot from Yarde. And another.
Round 8, a spark. Yarde lands a clean right hand. Kovalev backs into the ropes, and for a heartbeat, the whole world freezes.
Good work.
Over the top. Lovely left hand.
Oh, good right hand from Yarde.
Got him right.
Left hook from Yarde. And the right. He's got the...
But the miracle doesn't arrive. The energy that lifted Yarde drains just as fast.
Can't go for Kovalev.
But back comes Yarde. Right out the storm. But what a round for Yarde.
He's absolutely spent here, Kovalev. What a round for Anthony Yarde.
What a great round for Anthony Yarde.
Rounds 9 and 10, Kovalev regains control, while Yarde survives purely on heart.
He knows he's exhausted.
Kovalev started well, though.
And again there from Kovalev.
And again, rocking back the head of Yarde. The resolve of a champion here,
It's good left from Kovalev there. Oh,
and another one. It's a round remarkably up to that 8th round. And that's
quality again. Kovalev closely at this. He wants to see something come back.
Round 11, one jab decides everything.
A huge right hand and another. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. It was the left hand that did it. And the fight, I think, is all over there. It is over. The referee stopped it. Sergey Kovalev, in his homecoming, has won by knockout. Massive.
His first defeat, but even Kovalev praised Yarde's defense and IQ, saying Yarde would 100% become a world champion. And from that night on, the loss stopped being a loss. It became a foundation, the start of a new path where Yarde no longer searched for validation. He simply knew he was ready for any storm. And from that moment, Anthony Yarde carried a new title, the Beast from the East.
Rise to the Titans! Rise to the Titans! Rise to the Titans! Rise to the Titans!
After the loss in Russia, silence. Yarde disappears into the shadows, like a wounded beast retreating deep into the forest. No cameras, no interviews, just work, just training. In the winter of 2020, quietly, without a single loud word, he flies abroad to reload, reset, rebuild, and handles Diego Ramirez the same way he handles storms.
In all probability, he's going to punch harder.
Then comes autumn. Dex Spellman, a man known as the durability test for rising prospects.
Nice lead
but the test doesn't last long.
From Yarde. Spellman takes it well though. Keep the work rate up, keep the pressure going. Couple of jabs again.
Round 6, a left hook, and Spellman's body slides down the ropes.
Body crunches from Spellman, such a tough guy though, taking them all, but two more land and another. Referee has
Same
a good
formula as always, fast, precise, without warning.
to his feet, and the referee says no.
It looked like the engine was roaring again, until the cold shower arrived.
And the vacant WBO Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Championship.
London, December 2020. A night that feels like a gunshot in the quiet. A cold hall in Westminster, a place built for political speeches, now hosting two men who speak in punches: Anthony Yarde versus Lyndon Arthur. A fight for the Commonwealth title. One man, a predator built from instinct. The other, a chess player with a poker face.
And it's all over.
And on the line isn't just a belt, it's belief. Could Yarde prove the loss in Russia was just a moment, not a verdict? Arthur injures his right hand before the ring walk. The right hand is gone, but the left. The left works like a metronome, like the ticking of a clock holding his world together. He doesn't rush forward. He doesn't fight fire with fire. He builds a wall of jabs, invisible, cold, perfectly timed. Each one thrown not for damage, but for control. Yarde marches forward. His shoulders breathe anger. His muscles shake with pressure. But every time he launches, he hits empty air, punching at shadows where a fight should be. He throws combinations, but lands on mirrors. Arthur moves like a man who already knows tomorrow. Yarde digs to the body, but the misses sound louder than the hits. The final round, a desperate charge. Yarde pushes forward, but Arthur refuses to move. He keeps everything simple and executes it perfectly. Final bell. Both men waiting. 3 judges. 3 versions of one truth. Split decision. Arthur's hand goes up. Yarde stands there like a man denied something deeper than victory. Denied recognition. For the public, it's a loss. For him, it's a cold shower every future champion needs if he wants to survive at the top. After the fight, he whispers, "I fought like fire, but fire doesn't beat ice."
When all the cameras go away, when the girls disappear, it's just you. You're gonna look in the mirror. Who are you?
After the loss, the Beast vanished again. 8 long months, no press releases, no announcements. It was like he turned the lights off so no one could see the reboot. But in the silence, he was gathering voltage, and when he returned, it wasn't applause, it was a warning.
2019, up against Alex Terran of Colombia, who certainly has a decent...
The opening seconds, just a read, then a body shot, and Colombian Alex Theron folds in half.
Little chopping shot, there's the left up there, we spoke about, and he delivered a good punch to the body.
What a shot that is.
Theron gets up, only to eat the same left hand again.
Just under the elbow, that one was delivered. Yes, and again.
2 minutes and 32 seconds. Clinical, cold, without emotion. That win wasn't glory. It was a switch flipping back on. Proof that the fire inside him was still alive, but burning differently now. Not like a spark, but like a furnace waiting for a storm. And the storm had a name. Lyndon Arthur. The rematch.
Yeah, so you're saying that you're in control. It don't make sense what you're saying.
Why not?
Because it just don't make sense.
Why not?
Protection time.
I knockout.
It's just by domination. I wouldn't even say by knockout. If he survives, he survives. I'll give him credit. But it's just domination.
1 year after the defeat. Same month. Same opponent. Nothing else the same.
His fight tonight, something he couldn't do last December. Anthony Yarde on that front foot, almost a year ago. Had a great...
From the opening bell, Yarde dials the pace to maximum.
Anthony Yarde, his challenge hasn't been allowed to throw it so far. Arthur took it.
He presses, smothers, doesn't let Arthur breathe.
Yarde again. First as Anthony Yarde, if he's going to win this year ago. Yarde, quickly, he's learned from that first contest.
The fight isn't chess, it's a storm. Every overhand sounds like a hammer slamming steel. Round 3, the Beast drives Arthur toward the ropes.
Almost between rounds, but he's certainly not lacking the confidence in there. Whatever's coming from Anthony Yarde hasn't shaken his belief or his word between the pair of them. Good shots from Anthony Yarde, Lyndon Arthur.
By the middle of round 4, Arthur can't keep up. Yarde traps him again, breaking the guard piece by piece. Uppercut, another. And then, the right hook. The Beast roars, as if collecting a debt, and with him return the Commonwealth and WBO Intercontinental belts. The Beast is back. For Yarde, this wasn't just revenge, this was redemption. Proof that he was back in the hunt, one step away from the world stage. And the next name was obvious. The one that terrified the entire division, Artur Beterbiev. After the Arthur rematch, Yarde stayed out of the ring for almost a year. Not because he doubted himself, but because he knew who was waiting. Right after the win, negotiations kicked off. Bob Arum and Frank Warren had already agreed to Yarde versus Artur Beterbiev, a champion who had knocked out all 18 of his opponents. From that moment, nothing else mattered. No tune-ups, no noise, no spotlight. He trained, stayed quiet, waited for the date. But when Beterbiev got injured and the fight was delayed, Yarde took one stay-busy fight, just to keep the machine from rusting. The Bulgarian was tough, aggressive, with 14 wins and 12 knockouts. But to Yarde, he wasn't an opponent. He was a warm-up for a monster.
As well as the WBC and IBF. Koikov himself, like you said, he's dangerous on all three inside the distance.
From the opening bell, Yarde was ice-cold and razor-focused.
One of those body shots in, it gets a reaction from Koikov. That was a good shot from...
Koikov tried to march forward, but couldn't keep up.
Hard punches that the only way he knows how to fight, and he's in off. Yeah, starting to show the signs now that he's...
And in the third, the Beast ended it, a short right uppercut, and the Bulgarian short-circuited.
This might be the moment for Anthony Yarde to really go through the gears. Koikov starting to unravel in there, down he goes. 2, 3.
Ahead of him, a monster who forgives nothing and finishes everything.
Why do you fight?
Usually people work to live, to live. With me, it's the same.
You weren't born a fighter then, no?
No, if I choose again, I'll never be a fighter, you know.
Why?
Because it's not good to beat people, you know.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
The world got exactly what it had been waiting for. 18 wins, 18 knockouts. The Russian machine versus the British beast. The arena shakes. The crowd moves like a storm. British flags, blinding spotlights, and two fighters whose styles were never meant to coexist. And on the scorecards, Yarde is ahead. He is actually leading the champion. Round 8. Beterbiev comes out like he's been rebooted. He starts breaking the distance, catches short right hook.
Probing away with that jab. Working away, probing away with that jab.
His corner throws the towel.
Beterbiev can sense the finish.
Beterbiev keeps the belts. But that night, there was no loser. The crowd applauds both men. Beterbiev says, "He's strong. He has a future. He made me work tonight." He didn't become champion, but he became someone even champions respect. He lost on paper, but won in spirit. The loss to Beterbiev didn't break Yarde. It hardened him. 8 months later he returned, to remind everyone the beast was still alive.
Late replacement, it was supposed to be.
Jorge Silva, tough Portuguese, durable but slow. In the second round, he ate a right hook to the temple and dropped as if someone turned off the power.
Shot to the head, down he goes.
Next came Marko Nikolic. Tall, straightforward, stubborn. He was dropped twice in the second round and once more in the third.
Oh, there you go.
The referee waved it off before the damage got worse.
It's over. Well played.
Ralphs Vilkins, a rugged Latvian with a fighter's heart. He hit the canvas early in the first round
And gold, Vilkins.
but survived until the final bell. Yarde controlled the entire fight.
Anthony, the Beast from the East, Yarde!
3 fights, 3 storms, no speeches, no noise, only results. Yarde was breathing the ring again, moving like a predator ready for the final act, and that act was already written by fate. Anthony Yarde versus Lyndon Arthur, the final chapter.
Live worldwide, let's now welcome...
2 old rivals, 2 different men. The first fight, Arthur's cold calculation. The second, Yarde's fury and redemption. The third, balance, experience versus experience. No trash talk now, no hatred, just pure boxing, and the silence between punches. Yarde moves calm, composed, controlled.
Settled in their careers. It's just a case of maybe.
Left hook, so
He beats Arthur to the jump.
Arthur, who's won 5 of his last 6.
Cuts the angles, sets the rhythm, and never lets go of the initiative.
Compact. Body shots as well. Right hand from Yarde back was good.
12 rounds, and Arthur can no longer hide his fatigue.
I still feel there's more to come.
once he stepped back and come back with the combination again.
that much clean, getting through, body shot back.
The final bell lands like a period at the end of a long story.
Better this, the last 3 or 4 rounds, you sort of don't want it to finish, but you do because you've got Eubank Pitt coming out.
Unanimous decision. Yarde's victory. He doesn't scream. He simply looks toward the ring, the place where his pain once started, and where it finally ended. Anthony Yarde closed his circle and proved that even a beast can evolve. In boxing, there are no endings, only pauses between storms. Anthony Yarde walked the road from an underdog from East London to a fighter who stood toe-to-toe with a monster and never backed down. He fell, returned, rebuilt, and now stands on the peak again. Today, he is one of Britain's most dangerous light heavyweights. Tomorrow, he may become part of a new war, because ahead of him stands David Benavidez, the young lion from Arizona, a machine with no brakes, a force eager to test how far the strength of the beast from the East can reach. This fight isn't just about a title, it's a test of who remains standing when the lights go out. And the question now isn't whether Yarde will return, but how many storms he still has left. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and remember, boxing has no finish line. Only those who rise after every war truly survive, and Anthony Yarde still hasn't spoken his final word.